I'm Justin Wraight, attorney with Cardinal Law Partners. As part of my practice, I represent individuals applying for Social Security disability benefits. One of the main questions that I get asked repeatedly is, how does Social Security determine whether or not I'm disabled? The simple answer to that question is the 5-step sequential evaluation process that the Social Security Administration publishes and uses as a framework to determine whether or not someone is entitled to benefits. The first thing that the Social Security Administration considers is whether or not the claimant is still working. If they're working and making above what's described as substantial gainful activity, usually about $1,200 a month, then the injured worker or disabled person is not entitled to Social Security disability benefits. In addition to not being able to make $1,200 a month, the claimant has to show that their disability has lasted or is going to last for at least 12 calendar months in a row. So if someone's disabled for 7 or 8 months only and able to return to work, they will not be entitled to Social Security disability benefits. The second step to this sequential evaluation process is that the Social Security Administration will determine whether or not the claimant has a severe impairment. Severe impairments are defined broadly, but generally any medical condition, mental or physical, that puts limits on a person's ability to do work will be considered severe if those limitations are at all significant. This can mean anything from a back injury to a shoulder injury to even depression or anxiety, if those conditions result in significant limitations to work activities. The third step to the sequential evaluation process is whether or not the claimant meets a listing. Listings are codified by the Social Security Administration, and they represent different medical issues and a severity that's required to be approved for Social Security disability. There are listings for many kinds of medical conditions, including different cancers, different kind of physical impairments, and even things like bipolar disorder. If a person has a condition that is so severe that the listing would indicate they should be found disabled, the Social Security Administration will find them disabled at this stage. The fourth step in the process is whether or not the claimant is able to perform their past relevant work. The Social Security Administration considers 15 years of work history for each claimant and tries to determine, based on the impairments and limitations that they currently have, would they or wouldn't they still be able to perform the work they've done over the last 15 years. If the Social Security Administration determines that they are still able to do any of their past relevant work, they will not be approved for Social Security disability benefits. Finally, the fifth step to the sequential evaluation process is whether or not there are other jobs that exist in significant numbers in the national economy that the claimant can perform. The Social Security Administration will consider all of the claimant's impairments, all of their resulting limitations, and try to determine a vocational profile of what types of work they might be able to do. Using the help of an expert, usually a vocational expert, the Social Security Administration will determine if there are other jobs the claimant might be able to perform. Those jobs must exist in significant numbers in the national economy. If the Social Security Administration determines that other jobs in the national economy that exist in significant numbers can be performed by that claimant, they will not be approved for Social Security disability. If the Social Security Administration determines that the injured worker meets a listing, that there are no other jobs they're able to perform, and they're not able to perform their previous relevant work as a result of severe impairments, the claimant will be approved for Social Security disability. If you have questions about the 5-step sequential evaluation process or any other claim regarding Social Security disability, we'd love to hear from you. You can call us anytime for a free consultation.